Welcome to Beardy, Bruce Lee Central.
Hey everybody, it's Birdie here. What's going on, guys? Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna answer the age-old question. Who wins in a real fight between Iron Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee? I'm gonna offer you my expert opinion on the matter. And what makes me an expert? Well, I've done martial arts for over 20 years. I started off my career as a boxer. I've done mixed martial arts. I've done Jeet Kune, and I'm one of the world's leading experts on Bruce Lee. So that is what makes me an expert on the matter. But of course, everyone has an opinion, right? So this is, at the end of the day, it's just my opinion, okay? So who wins in a real fight between Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson? Well, if this was a 12-round boxing match with boxing rules, Mike Tyson would win the fight. And I'll tell you why. Mike Tyson, this guy made boxing his domain, okay? He was a specialist in boxing. And he did it his entire life, okay? From when he was a teenager, and he became the world's youngest heavyweight champion in boxing. So this is Mike Tyson's domain. Now, Bruce Lee was a college boxing champion, so he knew boxing. And I'm not saying that Mike Tyson would have an easy fight against Bruce Lee in a boxing ring, okay? It would have been a tough fight, but I'm giving the edge to Mike Tyson. But you know, Bruce Lee could have thrown a haymaker, a glory shot, and knocked out Mike Tyson. It's a possibility, right? So, well, but still, I'm giving the edge to Mike Tyson. I think he would have won the fight on points after 12 rounds. That's my opinion on the matter. Now, brother, if this was a street fight, if this was a mixed martial arts fight, Mike Tyson stands no chance against Bruce Lee. As a matter of fact, no human on this planet would stand a chance against Bruce Lee in a mixed martial arts fight. That's my honest opinion on the matter. And Mike Tyson, he wouldn't stand a chance because Bruce Lee's arsenal is simply too big, okay? He knows grappling, he knows kicking, he knows punching, he knows boxing, he knows Jeet Kune, he knows all kinds of different styles of martial arts, gung fu, all of this stuff. Combine that together with his punching power and his speed, and no one would stand a chance against Bruce Lee in a street fight or a mixed martial arts fight. So yeah, in a street fight or in an MMA fight, Bruce Lee would beat Mike Tyson. That is my honest opinion on the matter. So yeah, who would win in a real fight? Well, there's a problem with the question itself, because a boxing match is a real fight, but there are rules in boxing, right? But in a street fight, brother, there are no rules in a street fight. And Bruce Lee would have taken that to his advantage. And Bruce Lee is someone that had hundreds and hundreds of street fights in Hong Kong during his entire life. This is a guy that was challenged all the time on movie sets, or just walking down the street. He would get challenged by people all the time. So this guy was an expert on street fights. That's why he developed Jeet Kune, the style with no style, the style that's always adapting, be like water, my friend. So yeah, Bruce Lee in a real fight with no rules, nobody stands a chance against Bruce Lee. Nobody. Doesn't matter what kind of weight class you're in, small, big, fast, slow, doesn't matter. Bruce Lee would win. But in the boxing ring, brother, Mike Tyson, man, that guy. Mike Tyson was one of my heroes, and he still is. He's one of my favorite athletes of all time. I love the guy. I respect the guy. And like I said, in a boxing ring, I mean, Bruce Lee would struggle, right? Mike Tyson would win that in the boxing ring. But like I said, the boxing ring has rules. There are points, there are rounds. So Mike Tyson is an expert on that realm. It's his domain, right? And remember back in the 90s when Mike Tyson was offered an MMA fight, I think they offered him like 25 million or something like that to do an MMA fight, but he declined it. And why did he decline it? Well, he's a smart guy. He knows that he wouldn't stand a chance against someone in an MMA ring because there's kicking involved, there's Brazilian jiu-jitsu involved, grappling, wrestling, all of that stuff. And Mike Tyson didn't know that stuff. Mike Tyson didn't know kicking, he didn't know grappling or wrestling or all of that stuff. He knew he would lose that fight. So he didn't even go there, right? He didn't even attempt to go the MMA route. So he stayed as a boxer, and that was the smartest choice of him, okay? But yeah, like I said, he was offered a career. I think they offered him like a trilogy of fights or something like that. I can't remember what organization it was, but I don't think it was the UFC. I think it maybe was a Japanese organization. It wasn't Pride because it was before Pride. It might have been K1 actually, when I think about it. So yeah, he declined it and he stayed with boxing, and that was the smartest choice for Mike Tyson.
What he did, a lot of people can't do. Like, he could really shell shock a person with his lead jab. A lot of people can't now. We could score with that. We could put the guy off balance with it. We might even hurt him, but we can't take a man out. He had tremendous power, and we don't have that.
No, I enjoyed working with John Saxon.
Yeah.
John Saxon, great actor. I was very fortunate to have, in my opinion, the greatest martial artist ever lived.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee. I'll talk to you about that later. Probably have questions for me on that. But in my opinion, I'll tell you right now, I fought the best. I trained with the best. I know great martial artists, and there's never been anybody, in my opinion, like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, guys. You don't know how great this guy was. People don't really know. I'm talking about martial artists,
right?
Guy who knew his stuff. This guy was. I don't. There's stories I know about Bruce Lee that I don't even share because I have respect for the people, other people in martial arts, and it's not necessary for me to name names. I know who Bruce Lee sparred with.
Yeah.
I know. They won't tell you, but I know people he sparred with. I never mention their names either. But Bruce Lee was untouchable.
Yeah. Is it in the book? Is it in your book?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
I mention this, but I never tell the names.
Can I get everybody to swear to secrecy? Can you say one name?
No.
Can you mix them up? Can you have a jumble of a name?
I have too much respect. I have too much respect.
Can I guess?
No, you probably could.
Yeah, I probably could. Because
sure,
I know a lot of people he sparred with as well.
I wouldn't confirm it.
Yeah, there you go. That's fair enough.
But I just have too much respect for other guys in martial arts.